So I made a video where I talked about you making $1 million or more before you retire. And that involves saving money aside so that it can grow tax free, but at the same time at a compound interest rate. For that to happen, I suggested that you have a second job that can pay you around an extra 40,000. To have this second job, you might have to get a new skill, and this second skill should be linked to the internet because this is a digital economy. Okay, now it could take 3 to 6 months to learn something new and be good at it to a point where you can make money out of that. While taking 2 to 3 months, what else can you do in the meantime? So in the meantime, you can reinvest in yourself and have financial capital. So how can you have financial capital? Actually, financial capital is the combination of mental capital and relationship capital. Again, financial capital is the combination of mental capital and relationship capital. So let's define what is mental capital. Mental capital is all about you, your emotional intelligence, flexibility, cognitive ability, your degree of mastering a new skill. People learn differently. There are visual learners, audio learners, and there are people that need to practice before they learn. I read a book that said the future is faster than you think. So there's a lot of new things that are going to come up. And the COVID just pushed us 15 years ahead of time into a digital space, which is something so many people were not expecting it was going to happen. All those businesses that have gone online, I can bet you half of them are not coming back. So there's going to be need for online assistance. There are several factors that are going to affect the mental capital. And the first one is demographic shift. Different countries have different geographical variation. For example, in Japan, they sell more adult diapers than baby diapers. That tells you that is a very old country. Similar to Europe and maybe the United States. A lot of baby boomers will be retiring, and there's a need for more mental capital to fill in the gap. Global economy is going to affect the mental capital and science and technology advancement. And lastly, healthcare, life coverage, and technology advancement. How good is a country healthcare system? Life coverage plan, machine learning, AI, farming, and many more. All of these things are things that will affect mental capital. Relationship capital can be defined as the sum of all the relationship you have that directly or indirectly you can associate yourself, and together all of you can grow. So this involves creating a relationship with people either in a field that you're trying to get into or you are into, but these people already know better than you, and you need them to advance yourself in that field. But also includes you helping people get to the next step. So this is your ability to learn from someone else, and a lot of these involve networking. Relationship capital also involve team building and team coaching. Almost every organization's true wealth is in its human capital. Listen again. Almost every organization's true wealth is in its human capital. Human capital involves team dynamics, motivation, organization, and management, holding team members accountable, and also avoiding burnout. You see, there's a difference when you work overtime for something you like and working overtime for something you do not like. So now you have heard about mental capital and relationship capital. So when you add these two, you're going to have financial capital. With financial capital, you are able now to buy, invest, and do whatever you want to do to be successful. Constantly keep improving on yourself. Create more and more contact network from others so that your financial capital doesn't drop. So never forget mental capital, which means you have to continue learning, and relationship capital, which is investing in others. So long as you have those two, your financial capital will never stop. Now you know you are your greatest asset. You cannot invest in someone else more than you invest in yourself. So, what is success for you? Do you think you can succeed based on what you know or who you know? Let's see. What you know. Is it possible that you can know so much, you can be very intelligent, but you don't know people around you to help you and be successful? Or do you know a lot of people around you, but you don't know anything and still be successful? Guess what? If you don't know anything, the right people will not hang out with you. You have to be able to bring something to the table, because teaching is learning deeper. Do you know how many times it takes to read and compress and do all of these videos? It takes a lot of time. By doing all of these, I learn even more. Some of this information are going to be part of me, and I can use that when needed. For me, just like doing charity, giving back. Because the more you give, the more you receive. Don't ask me how that works. It has a psychological component of it. And I learned this from my mom, one of the most giving person I know. I cannot count how many times we're just walking down the street and she'll see this person sitting down there asking for money. We didn't even have enough to buy food, but she'll go into her purse and give this person some money. And I'll be sitting there thinking to myself, I've barely eaten, and this guy you do not know, we do not know, we will never meet, it's never going to help us, and you're giving him money. And I realize giving is caring. There is a reward to that. Are you able to give? Are you able to care for others? Are you able to give? Are you able to donate?